Hola y bienvenido al episodio 6 de Stories The Path of Destinies. Nos quedamos que le cortaron la cabeza a Reinaldo y tenemos que volver a empezar la historia de nuevo. Esta vez vamos a elegir la armadura y la hija del emperador Zenobia.
Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced, or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Bueno, armadura.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it. As he set foot on the island, Renato couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lapino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens. Did ravens drink champagne? Did rabbits? Renato felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Bueno, vamos a ver qué nos encontramos en esta cueva, parece. A ver qué vamos a pelear. Obvio, los pájaros. Ah, ok.
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
Yeah. ¿No puedo craftear? No. Oh, Dios mío. Lo que me causó la primera muerte.
See?
Tranquilo y lo logro. Mucho brillan cada vez que los mato.
Built this castle. Did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls? The Sky Ripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the lost gods, thousands had died. But Renato had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one.
¡Ay! Puedo hacer dash 4, 6 veces. Uy, cuando lo maxé. Ahora mismo puedo hacer 4 dash. Yeah.
Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
Ya. Aléjate. No, automáticamente se hace lock on a los explosivos, por eso los odio los explosivos esos.
If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
No tengo ganas de leer eso. Aquí, sí. Ya puedo craftear la de viento. Qué cosa. Está bien crafteando. Ah.
Say goodnight, Gracie, said Renato, wondering who Gracie was.
Mira, voy a morir. No estamos en el episodio 4 para que se sigan cayendo. Voy a morir si no encuentro muchas vasos ni nada. Ok.
What was the point of this gate? Did they think no one would notice the lever?
Sé que lo hice, pero quiero saber. Quiero saber qué hay acá. Me morí. ¡Qué bien! ¡Qué lindo! Me cago en todo. Bendito. Pobre Reinaldo. Tiene que sufrir mi muerte. Ya me cansé. Me hice daño, pero los maté a todos. Okay.
That had been his mistake before, thinking he could win a battle of wills with an ancient evil all by himself.
Hey, quiero de Windows en mi
cleverer than that, or braver, or something.
Mira, me equipé el puzzle, aunque ya lo había hecho, pero me pierdo. Aquí está la armadura, creo. Okay.
There it was. Sky Ripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Sky Ripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
Bueno, me mandaron a Zenobia, así que...
Renato asked himself why he changed course to confront Zenobia. He'd no idea. Sometimes he would just do things, and he could never figure out why he'd done them. Usually, They worked out. After all, he was a hero. The truth is, though, he wanted to see her, wasn't it? It had been a dozen years since Swordfu school. He'd followed every rumor about her, every scrap of news. Not that he still loved her. After all, she was his enemy. No, it was solely because know your enemy. But it would be great to see her, even if they faced off across sword points, as they'd done so many times at school. The world was a less interesting place without her.
Reinaldo está enamorado de su novia.
Renato
Es
was
lo
making
único
himself dizzy.
que todo el mundo tiene que saber. Ay, casi me doy. Ay, madre. El cuco.
These things could really use a hand. Renato wasn't entirely sure how he was going to capture Zenobia. She'd be expecting him. And he didn't have Lapino to cook up a clever plan. Why was it again that he hadn't got the core?
De resistencia, sí. Resisto los ataques de los magos, eso. ¡Oh, mira!
This sword from the mystical east could make time itself so
¡Ay! Ahora tengo las 4 espadas. Violar se ha dicho. ¡Uy! Azulme la vida. Ah, por si acaso, yo no uso las espadas diferentes porque, como quien dice, no hacen más daño. Son solamente para abrir las puertas, más nada. Y sus habilidades. Así que si me ven usando la espada de vida, no se preocupen, hace la misma cantidad de daño que las demás. No tengo ganas de leer. Ni dudo que ustedes tampoco. Ah, mira, ¿puedo poner otro? Ah, puedo poner otro. Encontré más tesoro. Ahí, diga más. 12 tesoros. Hay algo acá abajo. Nada. Ven aquí.
Of all the artisans he was creating employment for. Truly, he was a job creator.
Mira. Mira. Esto se puso demasiado estratégico. Me van a violar. Me van a violar. Ah, Dios mío. 2 muertes en un episodio. Viejico, la tercera muerte del juego. Dime la vida, no me importa. Voy a matar el pájaro. El pájaro con escudo primero. Para eliminar un dolor de cabeza. Ya. Sí, bien.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up on her bed. Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. she vanished. And he suddenly noticed he couldn't move except his mouth. In fact, soon he couldn't keep his mouth shut. He told Zenobia everything. Sky River, the Iblistone, even where the secret rebel base was, until he was hoarse. It was some kind of truth spell. A talky truth spell. She called her father by Farspeaker Toad and filled His Majesty in. But why didn't he get the core? Croaked the Farspeaker in something like His Majesty's croak. Because I missed you, darling. Renato grinned. He doesn't even know why, frowned Zenobia. That makes no sense. It's a trap, shouted the Emperor. I'll meet you at the outpost, and I'll bring my interrogators. If Renato came face to face with the Emperor, maybe he could assassinate him. But maybe it would be smarter and safer to turn Zenobia against her father.
Bueno, le dejo estas dos decisiones a ustedes. Los dos vamos para ¿cómo se dice? A estar en una reunión, pero ¿hacemos que Zenobia traicione a su padre o yo asesino al padre de ella, al emperador? No sé cuál de las dos porque... Diga, no sé qué viene después de las dos porque esta es la primera vez que me sale estas dos opciones. Bueno, denle like si les gustó el video, suscríbanse para más y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Bye.